Good morning from our last day at sea aboard the Utopia of the Seas. And there you can see we're sailing by Cuba. And actually, if you look way out there in the distance, you can actually see Cuba. You can see the mountains of Cuba. Cargo ship that we're sailing by. It is a warm 85 degrees today. Nice breeze out here on the balcony. It's going to be an awesome last day on the cruise. Good morning. So this morning I got some avocado toast that has some salmon, capers, onions, some mandarin orange, some more sausage links, crispy bacon. Over here is some bread pudding with some vanilla sauce, a biscuit with gravy, a cheese omelet, and some more scrambled eggs just for good measure. And Henry got some bread with a little smiley face there from the little kids buffet, and some donuts, eggs, sausage. Looks like a pretty good spread. And Jennifer and Gentry are on their way. Jennifer got some coffee, some fruit, and some pastries, and that avocado toast. Gentry got a good spread over there too, a little donut. What else did you get? Oh, beans and...
cheese omelet, scrambled eggs.
What type of pancakes? Chocolate chip or...
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip pancakes. I went up here to get some dessert, but look at this. It is a flower arrangement made completely of real fruit. That is awesome. Jennifer was raving about this croissant here. Tell us about it.
Well, not raving, but like, it's a decent croissant. It's nice and fluffy. It's not hard or tough. And it's got chocolate ganache running through both sides of it. That's what that is right there. So there's like a little rope of that running through. And there's two little holes on there with a little bit of powdered sugar and a little bit more chocolate ganache on top. So it's just a kind of a light pastry. I don't like stuff that's like way too sweet, and that's kind of perfect because it's got the dark chocolate on there that I love.
And I love how the bacon is always crispy here. It's always perfectly crispy.
Not
Biscuits
fatty either.
No, it's not. The fruit is amazing. And did you see the fruit flowers up there?
Yeah, and they've got the watermelon with the seeds, which is the kind that is the sweetest watermelon. And the seeds are actually good for you. You can eat those. They have magnesium in it, which is good for blood pressure, things like that.
All right. I had no idea that there's magnesium in the seeds. So eat the seeds.
This is an M&M donut, and it kind of looks like a muffin, but it's a donut, so...
Yeah. It's kind of like a donut hole, maybe? Looks pretty good. So I incorrectly said that this was coffee, but it's not. What is it, Jennifer?
It's masala chai tea that's hot. And I did add a little bit of natural cane sugar to it because it needed just a little bit of more sweet, but the spices are perfect. I love chai tea, and so does Henry.
So when you look around here, you see and probably hear a lot of people in the Windjammer every day, but the staff here does a very good job. As soon as someone gets up, they immediately clean it. And every time that we've come in here, we're like, we're never going to find a table. We've found a table as soon as we walk in. And there's two sides to the Windjammer. So if it's a little busy on one side, you could go to the other side. But we have never had an issue finding a seat in here. And the staff is just so wonderful on this cruise altogether. They said that they serve 35,000 meals a day between breakfast, lunch, and dinner here. And of course, the same staff that's in the Windjammer here is the staff that serves the buffets at Coco Cay as well as Labadee. So very busy crew and 35,000 meals just with the Windjammer crew alone. That's impressive. So when you're on a cruise, there's nothing better than getting a little post-breakfast ice cream. But we were also curious to see what the 6 flavors were. And so it's chocolate, vanilla, swirl. And then I guess the other flavors are at formal dining where they have like banana, strawberry, but that is only on select nights. So for sprinkles, oh, you got the chocolate.
I'm hungry for chocolate.
You better eat it quick. It's hot out here. Jennifer, you went with the chocolate. Gentry and I got the swirl, but you got sprinkles on yours. So today they're having some pineapple drinks for sale here. Non-alcohol is $10. With alcohol is $13 for a pineapple cocktail. for guests with the beverages package. Oh, looks like it's also 13. So now we're getting ready to take you guys along with us to, where are we headed, boys?
Laser tag.
Laser tag.
Laser tag.
Yeah, and you guys won. You and Mommy did great. What did you think about it?
I was hiding from you guys, and we shooted you. We were all the way back there, and you turned around, and we shooted you back.
Did you have a good time?
Henry and I were on robots and we dominated.
Did you? Be in the alien team.
All right.
I don't know what parent I want to go to, but maybe you. Or Mommy did.
All right.
They camped. That's what I had to say about it.
So later on today, I don't know if we'll make it or not, but at 2 o'clock they will have a superheroes parade that will be here in the Royal Promenade. And by the way, there's a Starbucks. I don't think we've filmed that yet, but they do have a Starbucks where your Starbucks app as well as gift cards also still work, but it is not part of the refreshment package. So this looks like a really cool thing here at the superhero parade coming up. Reverb. I don't know who that is, but wow, they even have banners up top. A little cage, probably for the bad guy. And there are those bad guys. Our goal is to go to the water slides in the pool. We have not made it there yet, and so we're very hopeful that we'll be able to get out there and enjoy our last day at sea. And I think we would definitely prefer that more so than watching the parade. All right, so last day of the cruise. Last day, we're having our roommate up here.
And that is a dog. I think it's
got a puppy
bear,
dog.
Maybe.
It could be a bear. Kind of looks like a dog too. So up here by the food deck at the spare tire, we got the chicken sandwiches. We're gonna try a cheese and pepperoni tornado and a raspberry cheesecake chimney. All right, so I'm gonna try the cheese and pepperoni tornado. You can see the inside. It's like a pizza roll.
There's the raspberry cheesecake. That's pretty good too. It tastes like something you would get at the fair.
Yeah, it's like that fried dough and sugar. So this is our cruise director. We've actually not seen him all week until today. Having a great time out here at the pool. Mexican food is one of our all-time favorites, and we finally made it here after 5 days of cruising on this ship. Very excited to be at El Loco Fresh. Henry, looks like you got a pretty good spread over there. I saw you squeezing a lime onto your chips.
Got me, a tortilla, and she got me cheese or chicken. She got me both.
Little quesadilla.
And I also got some nachos with some cheese and with some of those. And I also have a lime. I squeezed it on the cheese and my tortilla. And I don't know.
Looks good. And Gentry, you got some chips and cheese and a burrito, quesadilla. And Jennifer got a quesadilla with some chips. And then, oh yeah, and I did the same thing. I got beef and pork carnitas, and I loaded it up with lettuce, tomatoes, I did not see onions up there, but it was like a pico de gallo. And you got some cheese, sour cream, and then I loaded up my nachos with some beef and beans and jalapenos, and I got a beef burrito and also a tres leches. So the tres leches was very delicious. Had a raspberry, almost like a jam at the bottom, and then a layer of cake, and then on top it was almost like a marshmallow consistency that they toasted. But that was a really delicious dessert. So here is the beef burrito and what that looks like inside. It's got some black beans, and Spanish rice. And I will tell you, I did not care for the taco at Coco Key, even though it looks like the same exact ingredients, but it's a little more enjoyable here. Still not my favorite, but a lot more enjoyable than it was at Coco Key. And I'm really loving the nachos. That beef and the jalapenos, and the cheese is just your typical stereotypical nacho cheese, but it's a good mix of that meat. I want to show the wide variety and selection of different hot sauces. Look at all those awesome hot sauces. So again, using that refreshment package to its fullest, we got a drink here called the Coco Loco, and it is the drink that is famous at Coco Cay. It is strawberries and coconut. It's a little frozen drink here. And again, the Coco Loco is non-alcoholic, so Gentry's gonna try it. What do you think?
It's pretty good.
What's it taste like?
Strawberry and like a strawberry slushy, basically.
Okay. A little coconut in there, or a little hint?
No.
Not too much. What do you think? All right, so a little time has passed because we have been packing because we do get off the ship tomorrow, and the boys are getting ready to hide their ducks. All right, Henry, where'd you hide your last duck? Right there. All right, he is off. He has an idea of where he's gonna put it here. All right. Gentry's got a spot. Right there. All right. Now we're...
Nobody's ever gonna find me.
No one's ever gonna find yours?
Yeah. I got my duck.
And mine too.
It doesn't take long, does it? As soon as you hide it, like within seconds. I mean, you can look back, and especially in this area. And it seems like this area, as well as the track, are like the two main areas for finding ducks and hiding ducks. And you can see people are looking for them right now. So this is a big thing on cruise ships. Again, if you did not tune in earlier, cruising ducks, it's a new thing for us because our last time that we cruised, which was 2011, it wasn't a thing, but apparently cruising ducks started before the Jeep ducks, from everything that I've read on the internet. So we're having a lot of fun hiding them, a lot of fun finding them. And if you're on the Utopia of the Seas, Central Park is the place to find some ducks. Elevator C. All right, and here we are, getting our washy-washies done, right? So the Salarian Bistro is buffet style, but it's definitely a little more upscale than the Windjammer. Thank you. Thank you.
It's buffet,
So here is the view inside the Salarian Bistro. All right, so here are the salad options. They have chicken, tuna, Parmesan cheese, croutons, corn. And I'm gonna go through this a little faster than I normally would just because there's so much. Here's some fruit, different dressings, honey mustard, Caesar, ranch. Over here you have frittatas, fried artichokes, melon. Here you have hummus, tahini, baba ganoush. And moving along, shrimp ceviche, watermelon salad, watermelon feta salad, I should say, tabbouleh, Greek salad. arugula salad. Back here are some baguettes and onion pepper. Right over here you have some soups, clam chowder. Let's take a look at that. Right there's the clam chowder. Right here is the tomato soup. Over here, roasted potatoes, mushrooms, zucchini. Over here is the crepe station, along with all the toppings for the crepes. Chocolate curls, caramelized bananas, whipped cream, Nutella, raspberry compote. Continuing on, we have tzatziki, garlic aioli, hummus, crispy calamari, falafel, half-roasted chicken, lamb, roasted Atlantic salmon, and filet of snapper. Right over here we have barbecue pork ribs, and there's also some barbecue sauce. More focaccia bread, cheese rolls, sunflower seed rolls, more roasted Atlantic salmon, half roasted chicken, breaded zucchini, grilled bell peppers, grilled mushrooms, and roasted potatoes. And right over here at the dessert bar, there's something I can't pronounce. It's a tart of some sort. Over here's another one of those awesome fruit flowers. These are all over the ship. Strawberry panna cotta, baklava, hazelnut chocolate cake, and crema catalina. So Gentry went with his tried and true Caesar salad. You've become a big fan of the Caesar salad, right?
Yeah.
And Jennifer and Henry just got back. Looks like they've got some good Mediterranean dips and baba ganoush. And Jennifer, I have something for you here.
Aw, that's cute.
So I got lamb, salmon, a spare rib, tzatziki, pita bread. Over here is shrimp ceviche, a Caesar salad, and I also got a cheese plate, which looks really good. And Jennifer also got clam chowder, tahini, all kinds of good stuff. A little dip plate. Well, here are some potato skins. And what'd you get over there, Jennifer? What's that fried stuff?
Fried zucchini.
Fried zucchini.
Zucchini frites.
Right.
Okay, ready? So Henry and I are going to share all these different meats. This is salmon. I think it's Atlantic. And then this is red snapper. This is ribs. Roasted chicken with some roasted vegetables. And this is falafel, which is like a chickpea type of vegetarian.
It looks so good. And I will tell you, my favorite thing so far is the lamb. The lamb has been phenomenal. It's almost got like a charcoal taste to it, which I really enjoy, but the lamb is outstanding. And Jennifer, how's your meal? What's your favorite thing?
It's really good. I'm loving all their fresh vegetables and fruits and everything. So good.
For dessert, I got a crepe with some caramelized bananas, hazelnut spread, basically Nutella, strawberries, and then one of my favorites, baklava. And there's like mood lighting in here. So it's going to go, it was like pink, and then it was red, and now it's kind of like a hue of blue. It kind of changes the tone of the table as the lights continue to change too. What a great meal. The Nutella, bananas, strawberries, there's a coating of sugar on top. So wonderful. And when it comes to the baklava, there's tons of walnuts in here. Lots and lots of cinnamon, in a good way. When I say lots and lots, meaning just bursting with flavor. There's honey, pistachios. That is a very good baklava. And look at all those layers of filo dough. It's not too much. It's just enough. Heavy on the walnuts, so if you're not big into the walnuts in baklava, you're getting a lot of them. And very fresh. So Henry ended up getting him a crepe as well, and got some chocolate, shaved chocolate, Nutella, strawberries, bananas. Looks good. So the waiter is really awesome. He said, hey, I've got the perfect thing for seasickness or dizziness. and he's getting some ginger ale. So hopefully that'll help out. Fancy. Fender Squire. So Fender makes Squire, and then Squire makes Rogue. So this is kind of a lower end Strat, but it is a real one. So at the Pesky Parrot tonight, they had flavored straws or candy. And you said that yours is like lime, right? And then I haven't tried mine yet, but we're taking advantage of that refreshment package one last evening here. And we've been having a great time listening to music and doing all kinds of things. We had to get one last bite of pizza for the evening. It's about 9:30 at night. We're getting ready to finish packing our bags. There's just a few more things we have to do, and then tomorrow morning at 6:45, it's off the ship to head back to Tennessee.
And I'll give you all you.
And for the road tomorrow, I wanted to make sure that I got a blue Mountain Berry Powerade, again, included with the refreshment package. I'm really wanting you guys to know this refreshment package pays for itself. And we are back in the good old United States of America, here at Cape Canaveral's Port Canaveral. And at first appearance, it does appear that at least this area of Cape Canaveral fared pretty well with Hurricane Milton. Now, Hurricane Milton was a Category 1 hurricane when it came through here at Port Canaveral, but it did take a direct hit with the eye wall. And right back here, you can see another cruise ship that's sailing in, right back there. And right over here is another cruise ship in the distance. So a lot of cruise ships coming back in now that the port has officially opened back up today. So they put us on the track here, and here in a moment we'll meet U.S. Customs. We've been in line for probably about 20 to 25 minutes. One of the gangways was not down, so instead of two, there's only one. But we will be off the ship here hopefully in the next few minutes. There it is, one last look at the Utopia of the seas. So we are back in the parking garage, and this is a look at the line for the elevator. And you can already see people coming in, dropping off their luggage for the next cruise. All right, everybody, that was Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the Seas. Henry, what did you think about Utopia of the Seas?
I loved it.
What was your favorite thing about cruising?
I loved it.
Loved it all? What was your favorite island? Was it Coco Cay or La Vadie?
I like both.
You like both. All right. So is it safe to say you're excited about cruising again? And you're a little tired, aren't you? And I will tell you, you get some good sleep on those cruise ships. You know, with the waves going back and forth, it kind of rocks you to sleep. Gentry, what'd you think about cruising, bud?
Some of the best sleep I've ever had. In La Vadie, when you get in the water, it's like very warm and you don't really feel cold. That's some of the best water to get in. And The cruise was very good. Definitely stuffed. Probably weigh a little more by now, but for a first cruise, this is pretty good.
What was your favorite thing about the cruise?
The sleep.
The sleep. So many things that are on there too, like the golf and everything else. It's hard to distinguish. And Jennifer.
I loved it all. It was really, really awesome. This was our mine and Brent's probably 9th or 10th cruise ever.
We're trying to figure that out because we've had 7 or 8 cruises with Carnival and the Ionian Queen. So we'll have to sit down and look at our past
Count
cruises.
them all out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this was our very first Royal Caribbean cruise, and I have to say it was spectacular. The service was above and beyond. They were all very happy, not fake happy, just like very happy people on there. Very accommodating. Like, we never had to ask for anything, a drink to be filled, or like for anything really. I mean, like, they wanted you to have a great time because they knew you're on a vacation, and people work hard, to get to go on vacation and everything. So I think that's really awesome, and we got a chance to kind of talk with some of the crew on board as well, and just kind of like asked them, like, how long have you been with Royal, or how long have you been doing this and everything. And we got different answers. One gentleman in the Windjammer, is that what it was? He said he's been with them since 1997, really enjoys it. He said the only hard part is being away from your family. They do have to do 7 months, and then they get to go home for a few months and then get right back on. But we met people from all over the world. That was really cool. And the food was spectacular. The pools, everything was just so clean. And I know it was a brand new ship, but I mean, they kept it clean. I mean, you did not see messes anywhere or anything. I mean, it was awesome. And the pools were really nice. There was 5,000 passengers or close to that on there, and you really didn't feel that. I mean, it didn't feel like it was too crowded or anything. The ship is huge. There's no way that we could have toured the whole entire thing in the amount of time that we were there. It would take a few weeks probably. So that's a plus too. It makes you want to go back. You're not going to be bored if you go back. You're going to always find something new. So that was really cool. But everything was amazing. I have to tell you, the shows, those were some of the best shows. Like, if you took theme parks, cruises, all kinds of different things, I'd say Royal Caribbean is doing a great job on that. The ice skating thing that we went to the other night, that was like Olympic style. Like, they were Christy Yamaguchi, remember all those those people back in the day. They could definitely compete with the Olympics. The laser tag, that was so neat. I mean, they thought of everything on the ship. So just all in all, great time. The islands were beautiful, amazing. We got enough time on there. And the food on the islands, you didn't have to worry about buying food on there. That was included. So that's really cool too, and it tasted good. Definitely, if you go on a cruise, definitely eat lots of fruits and vegetables because they are amazing. It's top of the line there. But definitely go on a cruise if you've never been on one, and definitely try out Utopia of the Seas. It's a great one.
And I have to agree with everything that Jennifer said. She pretty much summarized it all right there. But there's so much to do on a cruise ship that you will not get bored. In fact, there's so many things that we wanted to do, we had on our to-do list that we never got to do. We never went to the Rising Tide Bar where it lifted you several stories up into the sky from Central Park down to the Royal Promenade. We didn't go to any trivia. We always go to trivia, and on Carnival we used to win those ships on a stick, ship on the stick trophy. We didn't do any of those, but there was just so much to do, so much to see. We didn't get to see the parade. We were just so busy doing fun stuff, and that's the thing with cruise ships. Cruising in general, and especially in this one, as large as it was, being the second largest cruise ship in the entire world, there's just so much going on that it's for everybody. It's for kids, it's for adults. If you're a partier, if you're not a partier, if you just want to relax, I mean, there's something for everyone. It is a fantastic cruise ship, perfectly located at Port Canaveral, 45 minutes away from Orlando. You can't beat it. But guys, Well,
and very family friendly. I have to say that too. Like, I didn't feel like we were on a party ship or anything like that. But if you wanted it to be one, you could definitely find those areas of the ship. But it was very child friendly. So if you're worried about that, you're not going to have to worry about that on this ship.
You can truly make it what you want it to be, but highly recommend this ship. And we're going to be cruising again in the spring, so we'll be bringing you some videos from that cruise as well. And if Henry's not asleep and he can join us up here, guys, we thank you so much for joining us from Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the Seas, and we sure to look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Every Day is Saturday. So we have made it back to Tennessee, and we're at Little Debbie Park in Collegedale, Tennessee.
It's a cake.
Not just a cake, it's a Christmas tree cake. Here's a really awesome cosmic brownie. You can play music, Nutty Buddies. I think I may like Nutty Buddies a little bit more than oatmeal cream pies. These are pretty good. Is that your favorite too?
Yeah.
Looks like there's a bunch of cardboard up on this mountain here. But it's also a fun little mountain to roll down. There goes Gentry. We are now here at the McKee Family Bakery Store. But before we go in, I want to take a look at this truck that's right over here. The last time I was here was when I was working on my undergrad in college. I took an economic geography class. And for a field study, we came down here to Collegedale and had to write a paper on it. And I remember this truck right here. And I think there was something else that was out here too that caught my eye back then. But this was the first trailer used to transport Little Debbie snack cakes. Look at that. They already have Christmas tree cakes out. Oh wait, these are the gingerbread. Those are the brownies. And those are the Nutty Buddies. It looks like they've been wiped clean of the Christmas tree cakes. Back here you've got t-shirts. I think this is so cool. This is the town where Little Debbies are made and distributed all around the world. Another channel that we enjoy watching is Famous 5 Amos. And they actually work for McKee Foods or Little Debbie. This is so awesome. It's been a long time since I've been in this store, and Jennifer and the boys have never been here. A little photo op. That's an awesome little hoodie right there. Official Christmas tree cake taste tester.
We have
Raisin cream pies. I haven't seen those in years.
Let's get one of these.
Star Crunch, $3.99. These are the jumbo packs too. Pretty good deal. Yodels, coffee cake, Nutty Buddies, $3. That's a big pack too.
Can we have one of these?
A yodel?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Hostess Ho-Hos. Specialty recipe, turtle brownies. So the manager's special right here is $3, and they're marshmallow treats. I had no idea that they made Rice Krispie treats. They even make zebra cake donuts. All right, so I found the Christmas tree cakes. They are here. They're $3.99.
That's what.
And you can purchase them year round.
That's what we saw at the park.
Sure was.
Yeah, it had the same thing.
Right here is a painting of O.D. McKee. And here is Ruth King McKee.